A collective breath is held as a long-awaited evacuation train slows to a halt. The odds of getting out determined by access to a carriage door. Police struggle to contain the crowd. All are desperate to flee west. The mass evacuation from Zaporizhzhia is part driven by the recent capture of a nuclear power station by Russian invaders. Here they're being begged by the control room over a public address system to stop their attack on the 6-reactor plant, the biggest in Europe. They say, "You are endangering the security of the entire world. Attention, stop shooting at a nuclear hazardous facility. Attention, stop it." There is now a disregard as much for nuclear safety as civilian lives in cities across the country being bombarded by Russia. Scenes like this have not been seen in Europe since the Second World War in the 20th century. The mass evacuation of civilians from a major city. It's been accelerated here because the people now believe, based on the evidence that they've seen elsewhere in Ukraine, that it is civilians who are now going to be targeted in Vladimir Putin's invasion.
When Russian troops came closer to Zaporizhzhia, I decided it was better to get my family out before they entered the city itself.
We hope that we can make it on the train today, because this morning people didn't let us in, even though we have a baby.
This is a war that separates lovers and parts husbands from their wives, fathers from their families. Ukrainian men here between 18 and 60 cannot leave. They're needed for the fight. You're staying here?
Yes, yes.
So this is goodbye, temporarily. Well, I hope in a week or two you can be back together again.
Дай Бог.
More than 1 million Ukrainians have fled their homeland so far, but more still are enduring these freezing conditions in the hope of a train to safety. But Mykola Timchishin, who's 80, is staying on. He's a former paratrooper in the Soviet army.
I made Molotov cocktails. I have great rifles. I'm a hunter with 40 years of experience. I have a medal left from the USSR. I'm staying. I hate them. All the invaders because of this. Not to mention the fact that my grandson was bombed for a week in Kharkiv.
Those people who make it on board now face a 600-mile journey to Lviv. For those who don't, time and luck may be running out. Sam Kiley, CNN, Zaporizhzhia.